A reading from the book of Sirach. Give to the Most High as he has given to you, and as generously as you can afford. For the Lord is the one who repays, and he will repay you sevenfold. Do not offer him a bribe, for he will not accept it, and do not rely on a dishonest sacrifice. For the Lord is the judge, and with him there is no partiality. He will not show partiality to the poor, but he will listen to the prayer of one who is wronged. He will not ignore the supplication of the orphan or the widow when she pours out her complaint.
Some people think that being a Christian is a bit like having a lucky charm. If we walk with God and God hears our prayers, then we're more able to ask God for things. It doesn't work like that, of course, but it's quite easy to slip into the habit of our prayers being a list of things that we'd like God to fix for us or to sort. But today's reading from the book of Sirach tells us plainly, God has no favourites. Sirach, or as you might know it, Ecclesiasticus, was written roughly 200 years before Christ was born. It's part of the wisdom literature of the Bible, a collection of sayings and proverbs which attempt to help us make sense of our life on earth and our relationship to God and all that God has made. We think it was written by a single scribe, or at least that's what the book tells us, Ben Sarah of Jerusalem. Today's passage is about social justice, and it starts in a fairly straightforward way. We're told that God will not accept dishonest sacrifice. In other words, we have to treat people well and make our money and our profits and have our success through good dealings. We can't offer to God dishonest wealth because that is no offering at all. So far, so good. But there's trouble ahead. It soon swings into a phrase few of us would have thought we would have heard. It says, God shows no partiality to the poor. What's that about? The idea here is that God loves everybody equally. We may think that we are beloved of God, but so are those people who are unkind to us or treat us unfairly. We might be marginalised, but if our case is unjust, God will not find in our favour. It's a reminder that everyone is made in the image of God. Everyone is God's signature, and that's easy to remember for those people who treat us well, and the people with whom we agree, and the people we like. But it's equally true for those who are or have been unfair to us, or the people whom we dislike. Perhaps this week we might consider all of our relationships and get ourselves ready so that we can try to love the people who are difficult as much as we love the people who love us. Because in God's eyes, each and every one of us is equally deserving of that love.